Hello, 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 my YouTube family. What's up? What's good? What is some good news? What's going on, y'all? I hope everything is well with you all. I'm sorry. Okay, everything is well with me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, listen, I'm coming on here because I want to talk about a confident woman. I want to talk about a confident woman. There are 8 traits of a confident woman, being a confident woman. But today I just want to give you 4. I just want to give you 4 points of becoming a confident woman, or if you feel like that you are already there, being a confident woman, right? So number one, well, let me just say this too. So how many of you know that it's important for us as women and men, if there are men watching, that we should be confident. We have to be confident. It's important for us to be confident in who we are. So when you are confident, that means that you know who you are. You know who you are in God. When you're confident, because you know who you are in God, you know your identity. And that is so important to know your identity. Because if you don't know who you are, you won't be confident in anything. Hear me today. If you don't know who you are in God, if you don't know your identity, you will not be confident in anything that you do. And when you're not confident, the dangers of not being confident is that you will compromise. You will begin to settle. You will begin to have fear. So the dangers of not being confident is settling for things and people, compromising, and fear, procrastination, and doubting. So those are the dangers of not being confident. I hope y'all put that in y'all notes. Remember what I said: settling, compromising, fear, doubt. Those are the things, the dangers of not being confident. All right, so let's talk about number one. How do I know that I'm a confident woman? How do I know I'm a confident woman, or what do I need to do to become that confident woman? Number one, she knows her God, or he knows his God. It's important to have a relationship with God. It's very important to develop your relationship with God. Even if you have a relationship with the Lord, you have to constantly build your relationship with God. How many of you know that we don't know everything about God? He don't give us everything, all at one time, right? It's a constant developing your relationship with him, right? There's a constant growth in your relationship with God. So it's just like, when you connect with people and you're developing a relationship to get to know them, right? So it's the same thing with God. So becoming a confident woman, or becoming a confident man, or if you feel like that you are confident, you know your God. You know him. You're intimate with him. You commune with him. You spend time with him. All right. So that's number one. Number two, prayer. Prayer is so important, guys. Prayer is so important. I don't even know how much to even stress that. Prayer is important. But see, when you are developing your relationship with God, if you are being intimate with the Lord and you're having communion with the Lord, their prayer is in that. So you have to have a prayer life. It's important to have a prayer life. The Bible says, pray without ceasing. We supposed to pray day and night, all day. So we have to have a prayer life. It's important. Prayer is communication between you and your God. Prayer is communication between you and the Lord. So you have to pray. See, when you're a confident woman, you like I said, you have that communication, that conversation with the Lord. You don't do anything before him when you're confident, right? Because you know that it is he that will lead you and guide you through everything that you do. Because the Bible says we not to be wise in our own eyes, right? So in order not to be wise in our own eyes, we gotta depend on him. And to depend on him, I gotta constantly go in prayer. I gotta constantly go in prayer. I gotta constantly lay my concerns before him. I gotta constantly ask him, is this the way? Is this okay? Should I do this? Is that person, good for my life? Are they your divine will? Is this your will? Because that's important. You gotta know God's will. So it is important to have a prayer life. So when you are becoming a confident man or becoming a confident woman, you have a prayer life. Prayer is important. Prayer is in your life. All right. So number three, guard. Ooh, this is so good. Guard your surroundings. Yes. Guard your surroundings. When you are becoming a confident man and becoming a confident woman, and if you feel like that you are there, you will guard your surroundings. See, when you're confident, you can't let, and you know who you are, because confidence and identity, I'm telling y'all, it goes hand in hand. Because when you know your identity, you're confident. You're confident in him. See, your confidence is in him. Your identity is in him. So because of that, you can't let everybody in your space. You can't just be connected to anybody. Every person that comes into your life, every person that you are connecting yourself to, they should be God's divine will for you. That's why we got to go back. That's why it's important to pray. You got to pray about if this person should be surrounding you. You got to pray about if this person should be connected to you. And we got to go back even further. This is why you got to constantly stay in his presence. You got to constantly keep developing your relationship with God. So you guard your surroundings. You cannot let anybody just in your space. You cannot connect with someone that's unequally yoked. You can't. And I'm not just talking about, male and female, relationship getting together. I'm talking about even just a platonic relationship. Whoever they are, you cannot be unequally yoked. You going in a totally different direction. You going in a direction of becoming a better man. You going in a direction of becoming a better woman. So why would you allow someone that will come into your life, someone that will connect with you, that will hinder you from that will distract you from that? Why would you allow someone toxic to come into your life? So becoming a confident man and becoming a confident woman and being a confident man, being a confident woman, you are guarding your surroundings. You are very careful about who you connect with. Let me say that again. You are very careful about who you connect with. So you got to guard your surroundings, and you got to guard your heart. Because part of guarding your surroundings is guarding your heart. You can't tell everybody everything. You can't tell everybody your business. You got to be careful. So you got to guard your surroundings. You got to guard your surroundings. And then my last point, number 4. Oh, this is so important. You must value yourself. You got to value yourself. Becoming a confident man, becoming a confident woman, being a confident man, being a confident woman. You must value yourself. Take care of yourself. Spend time with yourself. Treat yourself. Yes. Think highly of yourself. Now, I'm not saying be conceited. I'm not saying be self-centered. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying being prideful. No, I'm not. But what I am saying is know who you are and who you belong to. Because when you know who you belong to, you value yourself. You don't accept. See, when you value yourself, you don't accept anything. When you value yourself, you're not gonna let nobody just disrespect you. When you value yourself, you're not gonna let anyone just treat you wrong. You're not gonna accept anything. So those are the 4 points that I want to give you, or the 4 traits that I want to give you today. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So that's all I want to tell you. 4 traits of becoming a confident man and becoming a confident woman. And you are confident when you know your God. 2, prayer. You have to have a prayer life. 3, guard your surroundings. And 4, value yourself. So I'll be back with the next 4 on my next video. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. This is your girl, Classy C. I love you all. You all be blessed. Bye.